right now.
Am I gonna cry?
7.1. I don't think so. Fundamental.
This class is not as bad as whatever class you cried in all the time. Algebra 2.
Identities.
That was bad.
That was awful. I did not like that.
I will tell you that. I did.
Pre-cal was fine. This is okay, but
Ethan, has math ever made you cry? Has math ever made you cry?
Yeah. Middle school also.
okay.
Does anything that happened in middle
Just
school
like
count for
middle school
you?
relationships don't count.
Yeah, middle school relationship not really.
Nothing's real in middle school. You're not even real in middle school.
All right, fundamental identities. First, we have the reciprocal identities.
Solid numbers.
Like, yeah.
Which you just needed to use on your test, so you should know these. Cotangent of theta is equal to 1 over tangent of theta. And tangent of theta is equal to 1 over cotangent of theta.
Yes, we did just need these. Didn't do the pillar correction, so that's besides the point.
Secant of theta is equal to 1 over cosine of theta. Cosine of theta is equal to 1 over secant of theta. And cosecant of theta is equal to 1 over sine of theta. So sine of theta is equal to 1 over cosecant of theta.
Has she still not texted you about the croc forms?
No, she apparently tried to email this morning once she fixed it to ask how many we needed, and she emailed the company instead of
That's so embarrassing.
me. So she just emailed me to ask how many we needed. So I'm assuming she'll have them done soon.
That's so awkward.
So
Disregard my last email. I did that to my admissions counselor one time when I accidentally sent a stupid email. I figured out my question right after I sent the email. It was so embarrassing.
all right, quotient identities. Tangent of theta is equal to sine of theta over cosine of theta, and cotangent of theta is equal to cosine of theta over sine of theta. Pythagorean identities. All you have to do is memorize this first one. Sine squared of theta plus cosine squared of theta is equal to 1. And by simply dividing the entire thing by sine squared or by cosine squared, you get the other two.
No.
So you can get tangent squared of theta plus 1
Only your brain
is equal to
works like that.
secant squared of theta. Oh, I'm not doing this in my brain. I'm looking at them.
But still.
Or 1 plus cotangent squared of theta is equal to cosecant squared of theta. I just said that because sometimes I do that as an extra credit question. That's why I said it.
I love extra
I don't even know what you said, so I already kind of forgot it. Something about when you divide it by that or that, you get the same thing.
Can we scroll up for a second?
So if I divide
Oh, I remember these.
divided by
I've definitely cried doing these.
cosine of theta, this one was divided by sine of theta, is how I got from there to these.
I also used to cry a lot for trig because I never understood, like,
I feel like you cry for fun.
I don't cry for fun. But, like, I figured it out now. So this
It's like you
has been
cry
really,
Low key.
at least 4 numbers.
I do. That's why you cry.
If she cuts them
That's
off
why
before
you
lunch,
cry.
Ariel and I could probably go cut them at
That's
lunch.
the
We don't have
effect
anything
of
to do.
crying. It's not why you cry.
No, it is why you cry.
That's the effect of crying.
It's when you feel too many. It's when you feel too many emotions, which is
It's
hormones,
called being.
and then it makes you cry.
All right, even and odd identities. Sine of minus theta is equal to minus the sine of theta.
It's okay. I've regulated myself more.
Cosecant of minus theta is equal to minus cosecant of theta.
I haven't cried in a really long time.
Cosine of minus theta is equal to cosine of theta. Secant of minus theta is equal to secant of theta. Tangent of minus theta is equal to minus tangent of theta. Cotangent of minus theta is equal to minus cotangent of theta.
I'll be super late tomorrow, by the way. I don't even know if I'll be on time to this class.
going to be here by the end of the review?
Well, I have physical therapy at 7:30 to 8:30, but then I have an appointment with Dr. Haynes like at 9 or something. So I'm just gonna stay. There's no point in coming. But you know how long it takes there, so. Could be
In the morning, it's usually not as bad, but
Also, I don't have to get X-rays, so
Yay.
that shouldn't.
yeah.
Well, not that I know of.
All right, so cosine and secant are even functions. Sine and cosecant are odd functions, and tangent and cotangent are odd functions.
Negative.
Where?
Next to tangent and cotangent.
Where it is negative?
Is it negative?
Yeah, it
I'm
should.
saying is it supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Go team.